We're live.
Is this on?
Now we're on.
All right.
Yeah.
We are late.
We're a little late.
We're a little late.
We're a little late. But welcome to Wandering DMs presents OED Book of War playtest episode number 3 with Dan and Isabelle. That is happening right now.
This is where we break the tie.
Yes.
See who's the best, me or Dan.
We are currently, after 2 episodes, we are currently 1-1. Dan won episode 1. Isabelle won episode 2.
That's right.
And here we are queuing up for episode 3, and we have got the stream working. So far so good on that. And now we have recently picked our armies. Look a little bit later for Dan and Isabelle battle plans for episode 3, which should be up like Monday night or something like that.
I never really have a battle plan. My battle plans, I have no battle plan.
And you might be you look a little low in the camera here, so I don't know if should I move this like this?
Sure.
Is that better?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see.
That looks better. That
Okay.
looks better. Yeah. Okay. So we have
See us,
we can see you.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe be a little bit more a little more present. Don't. So we have our orders of battle right here, and we're about to reveal them to each other right now.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God. What the hell?
I wrote it big enough so people could see it on camera. What did you do? Okay, so Isabelle has picked light foot. Oh, a whole huge mess of light foot, and a whole huge mess of crossbow, and kind of like I did last week, except with light foot. So you pick the cheapest. You pick the cheapest garbage that you can possibly bring.
That's right. I'm
As I
throwing
see.
garbage at you and see if you trip on garbage, fall on your face and die.
I have brought all horses. I brought 100% horses. So I have a big batch of horse archers and a block of light horse and a block of medium horse. So the main question here.
If you think that's going to work, good for you.
The main question that I said in my battle that I forgot to put in my battle plan is I don't think I have enough horse miniatures for this army.
No, let me see this.
There you go. All right, so feel free to discuss.
Horse archers,
Now I gotta pick
light
out
horse, medium horse.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How many horse archers does it say I have? I guess the number.
10? Is that what it is?
No,
Is it
it's going to be like
16?
16.
Oh, 16, they're 10
Yeah,
each.
it's 16.
Okay,
So
you have
the
16.
number of miniatures I have is only 6. So there's going to be a lot of pretend that horse X is type Y going on here.
Do you know, if you want, you can give me the other box and I can pull out
I have 26
my
figures.
light infantry. If you trust me with your box of miniatures.
Well,
Apparently
I'm gonna
the
get
answer
these.
is no.
Well,
Dan
there's
does
only
not
one-
trust me.
We can only do
with
one
his
thing
box.
at a time.
No, but I can fill out my own miniatures.
Yeah, but there's only one box.
Oh, I thought you had 2 boxes.
No, I don't have 2 boxes.
Oh, I thought you had a box of infantry and a box
no,
of.
no.
Oh, never
All
mind. Then.
the other boxes are like
This is not even going to fit on the
non-people
table.
types.
What are you mad? This army shouldn't be allowed.
What do you have? You have crossbows? You have 30 crossbows?
Yes.
You're right, this shouldn't have been allowed. What were we thinking?
I
Okay,
wanted
so
to
just,
see.
you know,
That's
just-
it. Well, you're just gonna have to
Okay.
listen to my battle plan.
So just separate out the crossbows from the infantry, and whether there's pikes or anything else, it's going to count as light infantry with little tiny javelins and swords. And
That's right.
barely trained at all.
So we apologize. We wanted to do this off screen, but we couldn't get our shit together. So
That is correct.
there you have it. So you're gonna have to watch us do this. Could not get our shit together. Deal with it. And now I have to look for 30. Is that what I said? 30.
30 crossbows is what it says.
What the
here,
hell was I thinking?
24 light foot. That's an enormous
that?
number of crossbows.
Oh, he's a crossbow, but look at this. But he has it this way.
Well, he's just carrying it. That doesn't matter. That's the least important
No,
thing.
but
about it.
I didn't
He's
know-
got a crossbow, and he happens to be holding it. He just he's in like
No,
a
but
deloading
that's not
mode.
my point. My point is I didn't know you had miniatures like that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I had them on the table last time.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what you were fighting last week.
I had blood in my eyes. I was trying to like kill you too much, so like that. So
yeah, they're kind. I kind of like those crossbows miniatures actually.
Well, better than the little harlequin thing. Look at this.
Oh, the harlequin pikes. Yes.
Ooh, I'm going to the circus.
Okay, so you deal with that. It's like, if you're gonna be like that, you deal with that, and I'm gonna figure out some way of making these.
Do you have enough? Did you give me enough?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you to confirm.
All right. Oh, there's a crossbow right here. We made it in the wrong pile.
For anybody watching, the funny thing is that like half an hour before one of these shows, where we always eat, because of course the rule is first we feast, then we war.
And then it puts me to sleep.
Yeah, and then we're like, I don't think we can. I'm so tired. I'm sleepy. Are we gonna? And then like we just start this, and we're immediately yelling at each other.
You know, Tuesday or whatever today is.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm actually just one horse short.
Well, put an elephant. Is that too big?
That's vile.
Oh, he's missing his base.
Yeah, there's probably some I need to fix.
I don't think I'm going to have enough crossbow miniatures here.
Okay, well, there's more. There's more stuff.
Let's say
How
30?
Yeah, 30.
I don't know yet. Dude. Got 6, 8, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 21.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Those aren't crossbows. Look what he's giving me. That is not a crossbow. This is not a good start, Daniel Coffin. Is this how this relationship is going to go? Oh, yeah. What the hell did I say with the light infantry? 24.
I should say that like how do you so last week we were saying you can just use cardboard cutouts is perfectly fine, and then the question is like how do you procure miniatures, and obviously the Warhammer Fantasy game isn't in production anymore. Like that they made miniatures like this for many years, and people spent time assembling armies and painting them. And that game isn't in production anymore, and it's also not officially supported by Games Workshop. So if you go onto eBay these days, it's pretty common that people are offloading like an entire army of Warhammer miniatures for, maybe $100, $150 maybe, last time I checked.
I can put all these back if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Stick them in that box right there.
So 24 and 30, right? Is this what I have?
Yes. 20, yes, great. So I have 16 horse archers, so I need to pretend that some guys are horse archers.
All right, well, see, that wasn't so bad. We're late, but we're entertaining.
Ish.
Ish. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Cat's entertained.
Yeah, ish.
Do you want to keep this?
Yes.
For posterity, so that when we move out of this apartment, I have to carry like 10 boxes that are basically like old army lists from like 20 years ago. And I go, hey, what's in this box? It's kind of heavy. And then we'll go, don't worry about it, it's fine. Then we get to the new place and I open it up and it's like, what the fuck is this?
It's light horse.
I'm trying to destabilize him.
Talking?
I was talking.
4 medium horse. 4 medium horse. 1 medium horse.
You good here?
Okay, so these green guys with white plumes, they count as horse archers.
Okay.
All these things here are horse archers.
Okay.
These guys here are light horse, and this block here is medium horse.
So how are we gonna? Just the color is gonna be the difference?
Yeah.
How are you gonna remember that?
Mostly by sight. So the guys that have red horses, they're medium horse. This block here that includes yellow, green, blue, they're light.
So there's going to be one block to stay together over there?
Well, I'm not committing to that yet.
Well, I just want to know because then,
point wise, yes. I cannot break this. I cannot break these guys up anymore. I cannot break the light horse up anymore. They have to be 1 block. These guys I can block. I can break up into up to 3 blocks actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So now we have our armies selected. You know what? And yet I'm short 1 actually. Am I? What are those numbers work out? There's definitely 6 there. There's definitely 4 here, and there's definitely 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm short a horse actually. I'm just going to have to put like a die here for a while.
Sure.
That's an additional horse.
So that horse at the end has 1 damage already?
No, it's another horse. I'll put. Look, it's a 6. It can't be that damn. Look, there you go. The 6 is a horse. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, calm down. I think I'm. Okay, pull these guys. Okay, so now the next exciting thing that happens is terrain. So now we're going to go back and forth twice, and we're going to roll on the official Book of War terrain chart. Now, the last 2 episodes you've seen nothing but hills, right? Both episodes we've got 2
We have
hills
other terrain
on the table. There's other terrain to be
There
had.
is. That's what I'm told anyway.
Yeah. So we'll see if. And the joke last time was it's apparently Book of War All Hills edition. So let's roll 1 die each to see who goes first.
6.
You do.
Me.
The first type of terrain is ...
Nothing.
Nothing. It's open, right?
Nothing.
It's open, which is good for some types of troops and bad for other types of troops. So totally open. So my first roll
What
is...
we'd like is some marshes.
Okay, 4, which is a hill.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, hills are good.
Against horses, that's good. Where is
Can't put it in the back 6 inches. So I got to avoid that.
Look at those 5.
I'm going to put it here.
Come on.
Here is where I can put it where I want, and I'm putting it here.
You know where you can put it? I'll tell you where you can put it.
Well,
right there,
I
on
don't
the
want
side
you
of
don't
the
need to
table.
tell me because I'm putting it here.
That's what I said. Put it right there. Okay, my turn. The next piece of terrain is. The next word is.
7. That's nothing. That's
nothing.
6 and 7 is open. So all I got to do here is roll a 4 or 5, and once again we have just 2 hills. It's almost the exact same rolls every week.
Oh
Okay,
no,
12.
12.
Oh, that's totally different.
Pond.
A pond.
Ooh, a pond. We like a
So
pond.
the higher you roll on that table, the wetter.
No
the
one
terrain
can go
is.
through a pond. No one.
That is correct, actually. So that.
They didn't know how to swim back then.
That's basically true-ish.
It's true.
That's
They
sort
didn't
of
know how to
true.
swim.
So that's a piece that we have on paper here.
Look at that. I've got a little drummer boy.
Um,
I'm trying to be
so
very distracting.
nobody can go.
Nobody can go through the pond. What are you going to do now? Oh no! Come on! Come on!
I'm going to put it here. I can put it where I want.
Come on! That's terrible.
This sounds like a good choice for me. This sounds like a really great choice for me.
It is not.
I'm glad that I rolled the terrain.
I hate your placement of the terrain. It's so ugly.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're not gonna win.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. So it's official. This is officially censured by the graphic designer.
That's right. I'm not a graphic
some
designer.
Artist.
I'm not an artist either.
Graphic. What are you talking about?
I need bigger pieces. I need really big pieces. I have a big shitload of.
I'll just take all that.
Give me the whole thing. Give me the whole
Great.
thing.
Those two. So Isabelle was first roller, and she'll be moving first. So you're also going to set up first.
That's right. So sorry that I have a crap load of people.
I feel like I'm low on the shot. Let me try to not look so small here. That's better? Yeah. Okay.
I can't tell.
Yeah. So if there's anybody, we are not normally monitoring chat on this show.
Because it's just the two of us and we have one screen.
Correct. Plus, usually I'm not looking at it, so.
Because he's just so worried about losing.
I am in fact focused on the game.
You know how to drive Dan crazy? Put one of the guys facing the wrong way.
I have her at 6. I have 6 in this block here. How am I going to do that?
So actually, I don't like going first because obviously you don't really have the advantage. But
well, moving first. I mean, moving first and being first into combat, like that actually made a pretty big difference last time.
Well, that's because I had elephants. I didn't have like shitty arms.
Whose fault is that, really?
Well, it's mine. This is an experiment. This is for science.
That's good. I appreciate it. I'm here for the science.
Yeah, I'm helping you people out there.
That's yeah.
If I lose tonight, it's you'll thank me later. I just don't know how to put this. I don't know how you keep yours like so tidy. Mine's a fucking mess all the time.
So under the standard rules here, you do need one unit has to be at least 50 points, and since Isabelle has brought the cheapest, cruddiest units possible, she has to have a whole lot of figures in each unit. So the Lightfoot that costs 5 each, she needs at least 10.
I've got 12 in each block.
Okay, you got 12 and with the same for
and then 10 for the crossbow.
10 crossbows. 6. Yeah. So each of her blocks is adding up to 60 points. An interesting tactic, which some have suggested in their battle plans in the past. Did you watch the battle plan report last time, Isabelle?
Huh?
Did you watch the battle plan report last time?
Yours?
Well, yeah, I mean the whole thing, the whole show.
No,
There's a whole show. There's a whole show that was released at a premiere on Monday night at 8 o'clock.
I got things to do. I just live for your projects here. Come on, dude. Come on. Give me a break here.
Anyway, there's another episode coming this Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time if anybody's interested in that.
All right, what do you have here? So the heavy is 6. What the hell is my range? 18. Because I have to be within 6 inches to even get to those mothers. Okay. All right. So. Who's my line here?
Yep. Right. I gotta mentally read those as crossbows over there.
Yes.
Interesting.
Move is 12. Move is 12. Okay.
Right. And the crossbow's range is 18 inches. They can only shoot once per turn.
Once per turn. Yep.
So
we're doing a turtle. Just like everybody together.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
Your turn.
You happy with that?
I'm happy. That's
your final answer.
That's my final answer. Yeah. So it's medium.
Yes. This is medium. The small group is medium. I'm not even going to use this. That's going to get in my way.
It's going to be a massacre. I'm going to lose.
Well, if you'd like to concede right now,
That'll be ridiculous.
I'm willing to accept a concession. Okay. How am I going to do this here?
I'm picking my nose on national television. I just realized that.
Well, you know, a whole lot of things happen on national television these days.
You know, the world has changed. All right, the world has changed.
It's a different, yeah.
It's a different world. You can do that. What the hell is going on over there?
So I need at least 5. I'm gonna have 5 or 6 per unit. So. 5 or 6 per unit. All right.
So he moves. He basically gets me anyway. So, but if I move, I can't really get anybody. What are you? Horse archers are 4. Oh, but if I move, I can't shoot.
You can move up to half and shoot at half rate. Anybody can do that. So if you have your crossbows move up to 6 inches on a turn, they can shoot it, half a die per figure.
Mm-hmm.
So it is Isabelle's turn. So Isabelle, it is currently your turn, and you are deciding to declare movement. So whenever you're ready, cannot use a ruler at this moment, but whenever you're ready, you can declare your intentions to move.
I will move half in an attempt to shoot at something.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This aggressive behavior has done me very, very well these days.
Yep. Everybody moving half? Everybody?
Everybody! Everybody delivers in New York. Everybody.
What is that from?
That's from that monologue I was doing.
Oh, really? Okay.
But, with the... Well, actually, that's funny, because that was a monologue where someone hadn't left the apartment in weeks. And here we are, we haven't left the apartment in weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're still not doing delivering. Okay, 6 inches. Whoop.
Okay, being aggressive. We'll see if this helps out.
Well, it's either that or I'm just waiting for you to shoot me up. Okay, so I have 10 in each. Yeah. So I am hoping that at least the archers are within 18
Declare your shots.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
These 2 are gonna shoot the horse archers. So these are gonna go on this one.
This one right here.
Yeah. Okay. So you got 3 groups.
I have 3 groups. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, light, medium.
Okay, so all the crossbows are gonna do the horse archers. So 1, 2, 3. So,
really? Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
So hopefully this is within 18. It is not even close. Not even close. Well, this is 19 and a half, so I'm not. Okay. This one is 20. Nope. They're all too far.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right.
But, he's gonna come right at me and shoot me up.
No attacks. No morale checks are necessary. Now it's my turn.
I might need a cookie.
Yeah, cookies are available.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what you do next.
Okay. I'm going to have these guys go forward half, which is 12 inches for these guys. So I'm going to have these guys go right in this direction, but they're pointed at 12 inches.
Shoot at me.
What does the rule say about that? Let me think here. I'm going to have these guys go forward. 3 inches. These guys will go forward 12. These guys will go forward 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be it.
The heavy don't move?
Correct. They're medium, but you're right. They don't move.
Oh, they're medium?
They're medium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you have light and medium, not medium and heavy.
That is correct. Yeah. Okay, so here's my 12 inches with these guys. There's half their move. These guys are going to move forward 3 inches. Just kind of trotting a little bit. Trotty.
Oh, so the others don't move?
They do not.
Oh.
They're not moving on this turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
It's advanced strategy. Advanced Book of War strategy.
He was in his room for a long time thinking about this. I almost had to knock at the door, if you know what I mean.
This is so terrible. Why? All right.
Just trying to
and
distract
now
him.
it's my attacks. And these guys are going to take a half die shot because they didn't move half at that unit right there.
All right.
So I do need to be within 18 inches.
Which you are.
I'm clearly not 9.
Well, you're.
Is that lead figure 9 inches?
Yeah, just about. Yep. I'm gonna say
Let's
yes.
not worry about it. Okay, so the whole unit is basically within 18 inches. So we'll call that long range, and I only get 1 die per figure because they're moving.
Mm-hmm.
And your armor is normally 4, but since it's long range, now I need to roll 5s.
That's right.
Okay, so 6 dice, I do need 5s. There's 1 hit. And that's it. That's all I got. So now, normally that would be the end of the turn, except that the horse archers can move again. So I'm going to have them arc around here, the other 12 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So they can pivot a little bit there. Costs like about 1 inch there. And I'll go another 11 inches. Like so. I think you normally need to make a morale check, but I think that's such a minimal loss. So it's what, 9 divided by 1 for 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you automatically make that. All right. Put this in the right box. And that's it for me. It's your turn. How are you going to move this time?
How am I going to move this time? I am going to move everybody half, so 6 inches.
Okay.
And then this guy here, he's drumming.
That's good. That's good.
Because he wants. That's right. That's right. He wants Dan to know.
That's the lead guy on my website. I'll point out. If I go to my personal website, that guy's the front of the formation.
Well, for good reasons. For good reasons. All right.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do? I'll tell you. It's very simple.
Now, if Isabelle had moved over half, she couldn't shoot at all. So she's being very careful to move as much as she can and still get any shots off whatsoever. With this giant mob of peasant garbage.
That's right. But you know what? They're well-trained garbage.
Are they?
Yes,
sure?
they are. Well,
I guess we're going to find out. You know, the dice will tell us. The dice will tell us how well-trained they are.
My guys are always like rickety. But that's just me. That's not them. All right. All the crossbows, they're all shooting at these guys.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Really.
Okay.
So so that's 5 per.
5 dice per block.
So that's 15
well, only
dice.
4 for this.
It's just.
Only 4 for this.
I mean, it's all long range. It's 18 inches.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, this is short range.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. So this block is clearly short range. Every single figure there.
This
one's sort of half and half.
Half and half, yeah.
Is that right? You know what? I'll call the whole thing short range. That's fine.
Right.
This one is clearly all long range.
Okay. So let's say 10 dice at short range.
Yeah.
So you are, what are you, 4?
I'm 4, and under current Book of War rules, this is different from first edition. The horse archers only take 1 hit. So they are not. They do not. They do not sustain themselves in sustained combat very well.
Sorry.
So
I got a little excited.
That's never happened on the show before.
No.
No.
All right. So I need 4s. I'm gonna roll this twice.
4 is a hit.
I need 4s.
he's not impressed. Oh, good lord.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3.
We'll do this one more time. 2.
2. Okay. I got 1 left.
So, and these are long range, so I need a 5.
And you only get 4 dice.
Oh.
Only 4 dice, and you do need 5s.
Why do I need 4 dice?
Well, because there aren't 10 of them. There's only 9 of them.
Right, because one of them died.
Yeah. So if the 5 shows up, no 5, so he's still in the game. Okay.
See if you do if you stay in the game or not.
I will say that in D&D terms, right, like a horse takes 2 hits, a guy takes 1 hit, but I'm kind of assuming that the arrows are landing on either guys to wipe them out, or the horses are running away. So a single hit is
none of the horses have been hurt in this battle. Only the guys have been.
No. Numerous horses have been shot down or are lame for life, right? And they'll live. They'll live, but they're lame and they're going to go hungry. What's going to happen? All the other horses are going to be sad and depressed. So I think you should focus. You should reflect on what you've done here, right? So my morale check. Is only adding 1. Is only adding 1 for that guy's health. So I do need these dice to come up at least 8, or else they also run away. Looking for an 8. I rolled an 11, and that particular figure is
that's heroic.
Brave enough to stay in the game. But
yeah, brave or stupid, we don't know. Only his mother knows.
Now I'm going to replace this die with an actual horse archer. And I'm also going to replace the leads here to remind us that these are in fact horse archers.
Okay.
So as people get removed, the figures become better representation of what they are.
There we go. Much better.
So it's my turn, right?
That is your turn. Go ahead, do your worst.
All right. My worst is ... This figure's going to turn around and go 12 inches that way.
Oh.
These guys are going to charge those crossbows on the right.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going to charge those crossbows on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then this second block here is going to go 12 inches to the middle of the table, about here, if they can get there.
Great.
And this block... Does that make sense? Yeah, and then this block is going to stay there. Let me think about that. Is that right? Is that a huge mistake? I don't think that's a huge mistake. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
Okay, and this guy's stay right here, which is unusual, super unusual for Book of War. Normally I would say that's a bad move. So this guy's going to pivot like this. This takes 1 inch. And then I'm going to go 11. And I'll be here.
Great.
And then these guys charge the left. These guys can move 18 inches. And we are about 15 inches away. So we charge and crash into combat.
Great.
And these guys can move 24 inches, and they're clearly within 24 inches. So these guys charge and crash into combat.
The cat's not liking that.
Oh,
All right. Take it easy here, all right?
Too excited. Okay, and then these guys can move 12 inches, kind of in this direction here. Like so.
you shoot at me, are you going to be
I
shooting at your
I'm
guy?
thinking not, because I can shoot at the
No,
center.
'cause this
I can
guy
shoot
here-
at the center. Here's my target right here, and if somebody's within 3 inches, then yes, but I'm not within 3 inches.
I don't know. The center is within 3 inches.
No, but the center. Okay, well.
Oh, yeah.
So the rule is, so we'll interpret this, is if any, so the target figure, so it speaks of the target figure. Distance is measured from the furthest attacker to the nearest defender. If any other units are within 3 inches of the target figure, then split attack dice evenly. So I'm looking at this guy right here. This guy right here, and I don't think anybody's within 3 inches of him.
I see 3 inches. Look at this.
Would you allow me to change my target?
No.
No?
What do you mean you change your target? Were you gonna go on the side or something?
No, I would shoot at the infantry on the other past them.
Oh no!
No?
No! You declared that you were shooting at those guys.
Did I?
Well, you can't just change your mind because after you measure it's not convenient.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I thought I was going to be able to shoot you guys, and then I realized I was completely out of range.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. So I have to. So the rule is a little glitch on my part. I tried to cut that too finely. So the rule is I have to split my dice evenly. Attacker decides odd dice. So I have a total of 5 dice I'm rolling here because I moved. So I decide to put 3 on this unit
Sure.
and then 1 here and 1 here.
Sure.
Is that fair? Okay.
Sounds good.
Great. Okay. Avoid that. Avoid that argument. Okay. So I'm within short range.
Yes.
They're all within 9 inches,
Yes.
and also my own guys,
Yes.
and also the medium.
Yes.
The medium there. So I'm going to get 3 dice on your crossbows. And I need 4s.
Yes.
3
Ah!
hits.
Not
6
good.
and 4. 3 are removed.
1, 2. You're so
Okay,
funny.
1 die on my lights. Okay, so if this comes up 4 or more, I get a hit over there. That's a hit on me.
How many did it take? 2?
Takes 2. Yeah, these guys are made for infantry combat. The horses are trained to stay in combat. And then on my mediums, if I roll a 5 or higher, there's a hit on them.
Okay.
Bounces off their armor narrowly. I would also like this guy to shoot. I'd like them to shoot that infantry at the back.
Okay.
So it's clearly light. That's clearly short range. And I think I'm shooting over your crossbows. Am I right?
Sure.
So that means that's a -1 is what it says.
Okay.
Yeah, if any units between the archers and the target, it requires indirect fire, and it's -1 to hit. So normally I
so
need
it's 5.
4s, but I need 5s. No.
All right. So
And now my horse archers move again.
Oh, they move again. That's why I hate
Before you make
I don't hate them as much as
morale
pikes,
checks?
but I do hate them.
I can't remember if it's before morale checks or after
I
morale
don't know.
checks.
Does it matter?
Well, I'll
Actually,
have more
it does matter,
information.
yeah,
I'll
right.
have more information.
Right.
At the very end of this is at the very end of the turn. So actually, I guess morale check should happen first.
But isn't the very end of the turn when you're done with your move? No.
Well, normally the very end of the turn is the morale checks.
Okay.
What's your bonus there?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were 2.
And 1 for their health.
And 1 for the health. Okay, so
You're
I'm
at
adding 3.
Yeah.
So I need 6.
Correct.
7.
So crossbows are staying. They are fairly well trained. I'll grant you that.
They're
They're
well
moderately
trained.
well trained. So now my horse archers move again, And this guy will move 12 inches around here.
Okay.
And then these guys will move 12 inches following him.
I want to point something out, but I probably shouldn't.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to.
Am I making a mistake or something?
Yes.
How so?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, strategically I'm making a mistake. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, you're not saying I'm making a rules mistake.
No.
I forgot to roll for the melee. I forgot to roll for the melee. Well, that's kind of obvious. Okay, so that's.
I was just like, oh, I shouldn't remind him.
I will say that in the battle plan, I said this combination of forces is kind of technically complicated, and I got to make sure I don't make any huge mistakes. I totally said that, so that would be.
I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I feel bad that.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm cheating if you don't.
That one we would probably normally go back and resolve normally. So charging in the open, normally horses get 2 attacks, but charging they get 3 dice. So every single figure in contact gets 3 dice. So over here with the mediums, there's 4 figures times 3. I'm rolling 12 dice, and I do need 4s.
Oh, that's not good.
12 dice, and I need 4s. There's 2. There's 2 more. And there's 2 more. And then over here, so I'll point out this guy isn't actually in contact, right? Again, you have to have the actual figures face-to-face combat. So this guy doesn't count. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3 dice. I'm rolling 15 dice. And again, I just need 4s. 15 dice. There's 2. Oh, nice. There's 3. And for 4.
Oh!
There's 4 more. They're totally wiped out. Great.
Yeah.
Great. So
all
here
right,
your
1, 2,
morale
3,
check
4
divided by more than 4.
That's 1, so I'm adding 2.
No, it's 0. So
0?
Yeah.
I don't do 1.
Yeah, I mean 4 divided by 6 rounds down to 0. So just 1 for your health.
So I need 8?
Yes, you do.
Okay, now I need to shake the dice.
Yes. Okay, all right, still in. Okay.
Still in.
Let's go here. Let's go to the actual. All right, so you got a unit of crossbows still in the game, and now I'm moving, right? So now it's the end of the turn, for real, and I am moving my horse archers, and go here-ish. Here, I'm moving 12 inches this way. And that's my turn.
Well, all right then.
Almost made some big mistakes there. Made kind of two glitches there, actually.
All right. How can I turn those guys around?
You can
rotate
at half a move.
Half a move.
Yeah, so you can just turn.
So can they move and attack or no?
Absolutely, they can. Yep.
Can they move the full move and attack?
Yeah, melee. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. This is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
These crossbows are gonna move 6 inches.
Okay.
These guys are gonna go into melee
with
these guys, and these guys are gonna turn around and go into melee with this horse.
Great.
Okay.
Yep.
So can I just like pivot the whole thing?
Yeah. That takes effectively 6 inches.
Oops.
I'm pretty sure within 6 inches.
And then they have 6 inches because they're moving 12.
Yep.
Right foot 12.
That totally works.
So, like that. Can I wrap?
If you have extra movement, basically.
I do.
So let's actually be careful about that. So it seems like it's about
3.
So it seems like it's about 4 inches to move. Agreed.
3 inches.
It's more like 4, 3.5. Okay,
3.5.
so
4.
Yeah.
So I have 3 left.
2 left.
2 left.
Yeah, you have 2 inches of movement left. So you can move these guys 2 inches, right? So if that gets them within contact, so it seems like maybe two more will get in there. You happy with that?
Yes. Okay, so these guys are going to move here.
Yeah, good enough.
Can I have all of them in contact?
The whole front row, certainly.
Yeah.
So, so was that like about? We should have measured that too. That was about
Oh, that was
inches.
they were just here. There was about like 2 inches. Because they were here. They were right behind us.
Yeah, they were great. So they
can
have to stop.
Can I wrap the back?
No, not until next round.
No, until next round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's changing formation, right? So on another round,
Gotcha.
they can spend movement to change formation.
So 6. Oops.
Don't move my guy.
Shut up.
That's 1,000 kilometers of guys. Oh, I think I've rattled her. I think this is good.
No, I'm just very clumsy. Okay. All right.
I'll point out that the wrapping here was because your unit is longer, right? The fact that your unit is wider allows you to wrap as you get in contact.
Okay.
The fact that these guys are the same width means you got to wait a turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is
Declare attacks.
long range.
Great. Shooting there.
Oh wait, maybe not actually.
That's short range.
That's short range.
Yeah.
So short range. Oh well, attack,
Yeah.
attack,
Great.
attack,
Great.
attack.
Great.
Not attack.
Great.
Okay, so how many do I have?
So as usual, I'm feeling pretty good. Right, it's the second before I receive attacks. Right before
1,
that, I'm
2,
feeling pretty
3,
good.
4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm doing half. So I have 3,
Yeah.
and I need 4.
Yeah.
This needs a good shake.
Shit!
Ooh,
Damn it!
3 hits.
God, every time. Every time.
Okay.
Freaking game. I need to tape a recording there. Sorry.
Yeah, you need to.
Overexcited.
You did get. Yeah, just do three corpses. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Yeah.
in contact.
Correct.
And what are those? Light?
Layer lights.
Light is 4.
Correct.
So I'm gonna roll this twice and I need 4s.
Yeah. There's already 1 hit on that unit. So.
Oh, good. Oh, goody. 1.
Okay, so that guy's out. Just don't roll 2 of those. Less than 2 hits.
Oh! Okay, I feel a little bit better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in contact.
Yep.
And I need 4.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled this twice. He's dead.
That's it.
He's dead. And then 4. And I need 5.
Correct. Horses and men in chainmail. Like Turkish Turkaholes, I think they're called. Like that.
Nothing.
No 5s. Excellent. See, that's the advantage of heavy armor, or medium armor at least.
All right. Just
Give me 2 dice. That's what I'm doing right now. So these guys here, 2 divided by 3 is 0 plus 1 for their health. I'm only adding 1 here. The horse archers don't stick in combat super well anymore.
You need an 8.
So I do need an 8 on the dice. 7. Damn it.
They're gone.
Damn it. All right. Well, that's it. They don't stick in the fight very long. Yeah. All right, now these guys. So this is kind of important. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 plus 2 for their health. I'm adding 4 here. The dice, as long as the dice come up 5 or more, their morale is good. Total of adding 4. Dice need to be 5. 7.
Fine.
They are looking forward to massacring your infantry.
Great. You should do that.
My turn. Okay, so these guys will stay in combat here. These guys will stay in combat here. And what are my options here? So I can shoot up to 180 degrees to my backside with horse archers. So I could just sit right here and shoot them at full dice, would be an option. Or I could run up there and take a half dice shot. Yeah, I'm going to do that first thing. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay right here. And my attacks will be, I'm going to take a full 2 dice per figure at these guys. So the question is, what's the range? Because from our horse archers, they can turn all the way around them. They can shoot like from the back of their horse while they're riding. They're amazingly well trained as far as the archery goes.
That's right. It's too bad they're so weak.
A little bit. I am claiming that they are in short range.
Yeah, they're in short range.
Great.
For sure.
So I get 10 dice. And I need 4s.
Don't shake too hard.
I think I'm going to take some space.
Ooh.
There's 3 hits.
3 hits.
Oh!
1, 2,
3 more hits.
4.
Oh, right. 4 hits. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Great.
That's all of them.
They're eliminated. A cloud of arrows rains down on your crossbows and wipes them entirely out.
Oh, getting those little fuckers is going to be a problem.
There you go.
With no ranged weapon, that's going to be a problem.
That was the right choice.
I'm going to have to like drive him to the pond.
I'm going to roll for the light horse here. So I have so in sustained combat I only get 2 dice, not 3. So I'm going to roll 8 dice and I need 4s. And you're pretty garbage light infantry.
Hey!
There's 2 hits.
You know, be nice.
No. And 1 more hit. And then these guys here, exact same story. So 8 dice, and I need 4s. There's 2. Oh, and 3 more, and they're wiped out. Very good. Très bien.
It's not good. It's not going well.
Okay, so Isabelle has no more ranged attacks.
Which is a problem. Oh, I need to do morale.
Right.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divided by 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah.
So I need 5.
Okay. Fine. Maybe like that.
I am going to be like,
okay, fine.
So this is 12. So if I is there a cost for them to go back into their units?
So the deal is, what the rule says, after combat ends, a unit can move forward and square itself for free, as long as no figures are exactly opposite the movement. Otherwise, reforming costs a half move. So I would let you, I'll let you turn the whole thing just around at half move and then reform. I'll say that's fine.
So I'm going to do that.
Yep.
So I'm going to turn these guys around like that. And I'm going to try to charge, and hopefully that's within 6 inches. Just 6 inches. Well, actually, 5.5, so no problem.
All right.
So then these can I wrap?
Yes, you can actually. I think it's like 3 per side. Is that it?
Well, I think if I just do 2 and 2, then everybody's in contact.
That is permitted.
Okay. All right. Very good. So here I've got 6 in contact. I'm going to do 3 and 3, and I forgot you're medium here, right? Yep. So I need 5.
Correct.
One.
No 5s. No 5s or 6s. Damn it!
2. 1 is dead, 1 is hit. Okay, and here, what do I have? I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 and 5, and I need 4s?
Correct.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 down,
Right.
2 down.
Yep.
And then I'm doing 4 dice. Oh! They're all dead.
Shit. Oh my god.
Dead. See? See how that feels? Doesn't feel so good. Doesn't feel so good now, does it? Huh? Just wanna, point that out. Morale check for these guys, please.
This had better not fail. So 3 divided by
fail, that would be so
3 divided
funny.
by 1 is 3, plus 2 for the health. I'm adding 5. I'm adding 5, right? 3 divided by 1 is 3, plus 2 for the health, 5. So the dice only need to come up 4 or more, right? So I just don't roll 2 or 3. Just 4 or higher.
It could happen.
What is the probability of it happening?
I have no idea.
3 out of 36. 1 in 12. So
Don't think about it too much.
Never tell me the odds! 9. I'm
fine.
perfectly fine.
You're fine. Why? I don't know why
fine.
you were like so worried.
Great. Great. Okay, so I got mobility here. So these guys will pound on your light infantry here.
Sure.
I'm not in a super great position right here with these guys.
I'm gonna drive you off the table.
I'm gonna not make that split dice attack prop mistake again. So I will go forward. I'm going to bend around here and go 12 inches, and I'm going to get like around here-ish, as far forward as I can. I think that makes sense.
I'm so excited.
I am so excited. So I can go about there. Agreed?
Sure. That's 13.
No, they were starting at 12. It's 12. Okay, so put it where you think I ought to be.
Yeah, behind that, not... Oh! What are you doing?
As the game goes on, dice start flying and figures are knocked over.
What are you doing?
So these guys are going to murder your light foot, and these guys are going to shoot at your light foot.
What? Preposterous.
Yeah.
You can't shoot good because they're all like, woo! It's a big amorphous blob.
So I think I have
Long range.
one figure in 9 inches. Clearly that first figure's in short range.
Just one.
Okay, and then I think the other 4 other figures.
That's right.
Are within long range. Great.
That's right.
Okay. So here's the one die that I need a 4 on.
You need a 4. Damn it!
Nailed it! Nailed it! And here's the 4 dice that I need 5s. 5 because they're long range. No more
Nothing.
dice. There's no morale checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Made
no
it.
morale checks. I'll just remove that. And here I get 6 dice. I get 6 dice and I need 4s. 1 hit. 1 more hit. So, was that 10 divided by 2? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
12.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it was 12. Now it's 10.
Oh! Right.
So 10 divided by 2 is 5, plus 1 for the health. You are adding 6. So as long as you don't roll the snake eyes, you're okay. Oh, real close!
That's what happens when you don't shake the dice enough. Jesus Christ. Alright, what do you do now? Where are you going to go now? There's nowhere to hide. I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you. You and your nice little ponies. Where
I'm gonna do like an S thing. I'm gonna move another 12 inches, and I'm gonna move an S thing and wind up about here.
Okay.
So I'll go. This is like 2 inches.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll go like here, and then I'll this, and I'll go another 2 inches. So
Okay.
it's about 12 inches.
All
Yeah.
right, great.
And it's your turn.
Okay. So if I move forward, they can go back in formation.
Yes.
So they're gonna go forward and go on the side here. I think
Okay.
probably, or on the back. I think if it's 12 inches, I think
Yeah.
I can reach behind.
Okay.
And then these are just gonna surround you guys.
Okay.
Okay. So they're in formation like
We've
this.
got to measure from this guy, so we're measuring from moving forward, right?
Okay. So this way.
Let's do what you want to do with these guys first.
Well, I'm gonna wrap.
Okay, yeah. So do that.
So, here and here.
So I think my point is, once you do that, the only place these guys have open is
the back.
Side. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Do you want this guy? I mean,
Well, no. Well, whatever.
do you,
I was sort of assuming he was in contact, but maybe he's not.
actually
Okay.
touching my bases.
Okay.
So he's not in contact.
He's not in contact.
Fight.
Okay. So he's gonna go here.
Okay.
Okay. So
this is complicated.
right.
Right. So I don't think you can get in contact with those guys.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, so they'd have to move here first, agreed. That costs
Okay.
7.
Okay.
So they're lined up like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Can I make 2 lines?
no.
No.
That would cost half a move.
Okay. Okay.
So before we do this, I'll just say, so you're going to move here for 7,
Okay.
and then to turn around, because the line is so long, it's going to cost you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more
Okay.
inches.
Okay.
And that's more than you have.
Okay.
So I don't think you're going to actually get in contact.
That's okay.
Okay.
So wait.
Yeah,
Don't move that.
Yeah.
So this is 6.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. And then
you can with another, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should take 8 inches to go 90 degrees.
okay.
I'll just give you the 90 degrees.
Okay.
So you can get them to facing this direction if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah. So clearly this guy in the end moved about 12 inches, which is
Okay.
probably a little bit more. But
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
correct.
What are you doing over there? Don't go on my desk. This is the nightly call to the cat. Don't go on my desk. And I need 5s.
Correct. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll this twice and
Where do
do
you have to hit on
5.
those guys? A lot
Yelly, come here.
of junky guys you get there. No 5s. No 5s. Oh shit.
2 down. And 1 limping.
And a morale check is necessary.
That's right, a morale check is necessary.
So 1 divided by 2 is 0, plus 2 for their health. I'm only adding 2 for their health. So this has to be, the dice have to come up 7 or more. 12 boxcars! The most courageous possible roll. All people who know about dice know that boxcars is the roll of bravery.
Yelly, come here. What are you doing? Come watch the battle. Come watch Daddy. Come watch Daddy lose the battle. Come watch Daddy lose the battle. There you go. That's a good cat. That's a good cat. Oh, because if you come close to me and you shoot at me, maybe you shoot at your guy too. Oh, that's too bad.
So I'll turn these guys. So I'll turn 90, and I'll come forward this way 10 inches to about here. So this costs 2. So whenever you're pivoting, I mean, if I measured it with a ruler, it would be the same, basically. But for a shortcut, you do this 90 degrees. It costs however many figures is in the front. So 2 inches. And I have 10 more inches to go. And I will go to here. Like so. The medium horse will keep fighting, and then these guys are going to shoot at this figure.
Oh! Isn't that clever? Just one figure.
You pick one figure for the target. You can eliminate as many as you hit. Yeah.
Isn't that convenient?
Okay, so, I mean, within 3 inches, right? So, look, my horse is more than 3 inches away, but I might possibly, my arrows might land on any of these guys. I will point out, actually, that this unit here is within 3 inches, so I have to split the dice up. I'm so sorry, but I have to split up my dice partly on your other unit, because they're within 3 inches, but mine is not.
Such an ass.
So, and I have to decide. I have to make a decision about because it's an odd number of dice.
You gave me a hot flash. You realize that?
So 3 dice on this unit and 2 dice on this unit. 3 and 2. Okay, so 3.
Daddy, what are you doing? Don't come here.
Okay, I'm in short range.
All the men are driving me crazy.
I'm in
this
short
house.
range. Look at that. How convenient.
Shut up.
Less than 9 inches. So on this unit here, 3 dice, and I do need 4s. So you need 4s. There's 2 hits on that unit. You should keep them connected. So we know that's 1 unit. And I get 2 dice on this unit. 4s are hits. There are 2 hits. 6 and a 4. 2 hits. And finally, my medium horse. I get 2 dice for the horse unit, and I need more 4s. More 4s would be nice. There's 1 more hit.
Which one? Oh, this one.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Divided by 3 is 2. Plus 1. So I need 6.
Yes.
Oh! Just 6. Woof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bit of a 2.
Lose a morale check. Yes. Plus 1 is 4.
Plus 1 is 4.
Yeah.
So I need 4.
You need 5.
Oh, right. I need 5.
Yeah. Damn it!
Ta-da! Ta-da! Let it on my feet.
And I'm going to move another 12 inches. I'm going to move 10 inches this way and then pivot 90 degrees.
Well, you know, this is going to be like, I'm going to chase you around the table and I can't get you, and then you're going to shoot me eventually. Boring.
But a win's a win. I'm in it to win it. Would you like to concede?
No.
Okay.
Don't be ridiculous.
All right. So war of attrition it is.
Okay.
I really wanted you to miss a morale check there.
I know you did.
Yeah. Get that cardboard out of there.
Okay. This is what's going to happen. These guys are going to wrap around your guy, and these guys are going to get back in formation and move as far as they can here.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean by back in formation?
So that I want them to kind of like pivot and go this way. So but this is gonna be in the way.
Yeah.
So somehow they're gonna have to be in 2 lines or something.
Okay, so you can reform into a 2x3 block that costs half your move.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think actually it costs your whole move. Actually.
Does it?
Changing formation. You want to restructure. Yeah, it's your whole move.
Okay. So how can I actually move past you? Is that the only way to do it is to go this way?
You could do that. You could do that and you'd be in single file. Yeah, so you could spend half a move, turn that way, you're in single file, and you can get a half move in that direction. Yep. Yep. Or it would take a half move to turn entirely around and just start walking in this way. So Isabelle's a little gummed up here because again, pivot. You have to get a pivot around one side. So she'd crash into her own people. So you're looking for some way to rotate in place. So you can go 90 degrees this way, or turn entirely around, come this way.
Can I go like this?
Sure.
And then, so that's costing me half a move.
Yes.
So then I have.
And then once you do that, you can snake pretty freely once you're in single file. Right? Because once you're in that way, you can do that pivot and it only costs you 1 inch at most to turn 90 degrees, and everybody just follows. Being in single file, kind of nice for movement, not great for combat.
Not at all. So these guys were here before, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna move this way instead.
Okay. Okay.
And just get in contact
Okay.
with your guy.
Great.
There's just no way. And can these?
They can wrap. Yep. You got enough movement for that. Yep.
So this. I'm just trying to get them because it's 2 different units. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I have 1, 2, 3.
They have to be touching,
5, 6,
right?
7.
You can't touch.
Okay.
You can't count this guy.
Okay.
You can't count that. You could count the guys that would actually be
1, 2,
touching.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I agree. Now 2 of them are on the back side, so take out 2 of them, and you get +1 to hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 4.
Correct.
And he's dead.
Yes.
Problem is these guys.
Right. Identify these 2 units.
So that's going to be really hard for me to get them with just infantry. It's going to be like practically impossible unless you make a huge mistake. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's really be real careful with horse archers that you don't screw up your own movement. On this turn, I'm going to just stand there.
Okay.
And I'm going to shower those guys. I'm going to shower this unit with maximum arrows.
Okay.
So I'm probably at long range, but I'm going to get a total of 10 dice. So am I within 18? I'm totally within 18.
Yeah. Wait, you're going really fast here.
Well, I'm looking at this unit.
So this unit, but not this unit.
I got to pick one unit.
Okay.
Right. And I'm picking specifically this figure. So am I within 3 inches?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because they're not even in range. This is not even in range.
Sure he is. 18.
Yeah.
That entire unit's all in range.
Mm.
So I got to divide it up, which I kind of don't want. But 5 and 5, right? So a total of 10 dice.
Okay.
So 5 on this unit, and I do need 5s because they're at long range. I do need 5s. Oh no! No hits. And then that other unit, I need 5s. Come on. Regress to the mean. Regress to the mean. There's 3.
All right, so I'm adding 2.
Yeah.
7.
Damn it! Good lord!
All right.
Come on! Your turn. You have not lost a morale check, right? Am I right?
I shake him. I shake him.
It's not because you shake them!
It is. Fine, if you want to be that way.
Come at me, bro!
Shit. All right. So how do I turn these around and make them into one line? So if I turn them around like
that
this...
costs half. You got to pay to this guy to move into the line.
Okay. So how do I...
So I'll just charge you an extra inch.
An inch.
Yeah.
So that's 7 to go this way.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So they're gonna go their full movement, with whatever's left, and then these guys are gonna, when they pivot like this,
Great.
it's what?
You know, however many guys. So four guys, 4 inches.
4 inches,
So turn
and then they're gonna. Okay, and then they're gonna go as far as they can. That's my.
Oh, it's all right. Still what?
So 7. So I have 5 left.
Correct.
So make a line this way. Okay. And then here they pivot for 4.
Agreed. Yeah.
Trying to survive and block you in that corner.
Yeah, I gotta be careful here as usual. Great. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go 12 inches to here.
Okay.
There. And I'm going to shoot at this unit, which is clearly short range. I only get 5 dice, but I need 4s. Give me some 4s. One hit. Please make a morale check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There by 1's 5. Plus 1 is 6. Yeah. So I need at least 3. Which, you know, could happen.
And these guys are going to go forward and pivot and go as far away 12 inches as possible. So there's 5 inches, 6, 7, and then 5 more inches. you want to concede?
Oh, fuck no. That'll be ridiculous.
Well, I had my hopes.
Cat, I'm not conceding. Don't go on my desk. All right.
Please declare your movement.
That's what I'm about to do.
Yes.
So these guys are gonna pivot this way. Well, they're gonna pivot like all the way like this, and then go as far as they can this way.
Now they could turn around in place for half, right? If they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
But if they go this way,
costs more.
Is it how much does it cost?
Well, remember
the whole length.
Right, for 90 degrees, right? So 90 degrees costs 5. To go 180 degrees is going to cost them 10.
Gotcha.
Right. So you could just spin around in place for 6, or you could do what you're describing for 10.
No, I'm gonna do what I'm describing for 10.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Great.
And then these guys are gonna pivot this way.
Okay.
So that's gonna also cost them 10.
8 because they're
8.
shorter. Yeah.
And then they're gonna go forward 4. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
Now I will point out. So we're gonna when these guys go 10. That's basically just a shortcut for. See, if we measure the circle, it's totally 10 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Like that.
You can use this to push them. Might be handy. Great.
So they're gonna go. So that's 8. So they're gonna go 4.
Okay.
And they're going to go.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. God, I got a terrible backache.
Sorry.
It's taking too long.
I am going to. It is taking a little longer than the fight last week. I'm gonna stay in place, and I'm gonna shoot full volley at this unit right here.
Okay.
Which I hope is in short range. It is in short range. Definitely.
Yes.
Great. So I get 10 dice, and at short range I need 4s. That's
1, 2, 3, 4. That's
4 hits.
one guy left. Why don't you take him down?
Happy to do so. And if I can get one more 4 hits.
Okay.
Great.
All right. So I think I need to concede because I was banking on surviving this,
Great.
to try to kind of prevent you from moving one way or the other.
Understood.
But,
Understood. That was as good a move as you could come up with, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So it's 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
So Dan is victorious in episode 3 of Book of War. With the all horse unit of horse archers and
the garbage
and
unit,
some lancers. Now, once again, it came down to 1 unit against 1 unit, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, and the problem is you move so fast that
Yes.
with a slow infantry, there's just no way. I can't catch you.
Right.
And because the terrain is so open, I can't really block you anywhere.
Yes, when you look at the battle plan report, of course, that was the main thing that I said is that with horses, I'm and particularly horse archers, I'm hoping for as much open terrain as possible, and you didn't roll any terrain at all.
I didn't.
That actually was a major component here. Is that I was kind of being a little bit cheesy with the terrain. I smashed up against the side of the table.
No, but that's actually smart because it actually helps you.
Yeah. Right.
And completely hinders me because once all my ranged guys are gone, that's it. I'm screwed. I'm basically screwed.
Initially, I was hoping to get light horse around the back end of you.
Yeah.
But since you had the crossbows up front and you were being so aggressive, I was just like, get those guys.
Right.
Was the thing. But I bet for all the times we played Book of War, I mean, this is as open a table as we've ever had. Right?
It's true.
It's pretty rare to have this much open territory, so that was working as much in my favor as humanly possible.
I have a cat.
Yeah, we have a cat issue here.
We have a cat issue who's actually playing in my set.
Right.
My puppet
Right.
set.
There's a whole other part of the apartment over there that's full of puppet sets currently.
Puppet scenery that the cat knows I care about, and if he actually goes for it,
Yes.
I will get up
Yes.
and pay attention to him.
Please check out the Cow and COVID-19 YouTube site, and you'll see
Don't lose your
other.
shit.
You'll see what the other part of the apartment looks like most of the time. So horse archers. So tricky to use. I totally said that. It's easy for people to screw up and get caught in melee, right? You get overexcited, or you get caught up in the terrain or something like that. It's very common for new players to pick horse archers and immediately get gummed up and have to trap or something like that.
They're hard to use. You have to really think about what you're going to do next for your move.
Right. In this particular case, and the fact that the move is chopped up, so you kind of have to think sort of 2 moves in advance. In this particular case, it did manage to actually definitively win the end state once there were no other ranged troops on the board.
Right.
And once again, only 1 unit left. It was not an overwhelming victory, and if the terrain had been different, I wouldn't have had that major advantage of being able to maneuver like that. Yeah. So if anybody was watching or chatting live, thank you so much. Look for Dan and Isabelle's battle plan that we record before we actually play. That'll be on Monday night. Look for the standard Wandering DMs chat show, Sunday 1 p.m. Eastern Time as usual, and Paul and I will be back for that, and a whole bunch of other shows next week. And we will be back next Saturday.
We will be back next Saturday. I'm entertaining the cat now. I'm sorry.
As Isabelle attempts to tie it up next time on next Saturday's Book of War episode 4. So we'll see you then.
Bye. Oh, cat.